Hey everybody, YouTube Castle. We're just going to do some water today. We're going to pull up the UV flashlight and we're going to build some water. It's all sitting over on the floor over there. I showed some of it last night. So we're just going to build some water today. We might take apart our last plate of water that I have here. As you can see below, this is the current configuration of the layout for Brickslopes. Probably not totally current. That's just one of the older pictures, but that won't have all the landscaping on it, but that's kind of what it's going to look like. So I'm just going to play some background music, and I'm going to build a little bit. So yeah, here we go. Hello, hello. Just working on water. On all the non-UV. Did all the UV stuff, so now I'm working on the non-UV stuff. Two-tone, some that glow and some that don't. Hoping I have enough tiles. That'll be the next problem. I mean, lots of UV reactive ones in light in the blue, but not enough in the non-UV. You know, it's coming along. Now I'll be digging through my parts to figure out where the rest of my water is. I don't know where it all went to. Thought I took apart all the water, but maybe I have not. Gets more and more interesting. Hey, live on a Saturday. Yep. Just working, just building. Like I said, just kind of working on the water. It doesn't show very well. I guess there you can kind of see it. If you look there where the tiles are at, you got some UV reactive stuff. And the rest in the gaps is not. So that's the goal. The goal is to hopefully have the canopies up at Colorado. That is the goal. Because one of them has black lights on it currently. The other one does not. Either I'll purchase some more before Brickslopes, more black lights, and just bring some Velcro and do it on site, or bring Velcro and space out the lights a little bit. I'm not sure. Haven't decided yet. We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out when we get there. Actually, I might have to see what Ralph has for black lights too. No, actually, the one by ones in the water are the base. So the bases are all they're all one by ones. So I have lots of these. I have lots of the 1x1 round plates, probably 10, 15,000 of them or more. And so I'm just using that rather than use just plates underneath, which I could, but then I have a lot of plates to dig up and find and everything else. And I'm using a lot of the plates in the mills and whatnot. So, well, the clear castle, the clear castle that you see below has probably somewhere between 65,000 and probably 90,000 1x2 clear plates in it. The old castle had 125,000 clear plates in it, and I'm not using them all. Yeah, you can see here. Here's a bag of plates. This is probably somewhere in the neighborhood, probably about 10,000 right here, 8 to 10,000. So I had actually taken apart a bunch of stuff. So, I have to put something in my mouth today. Dang it. So, but yeah, so I took apart some of the old, like that, the big tower below. I should say the tower below there, that big tall tower had, for the Chicago show last year, had bases that there were 4 different towers. And so those have all been dismantled, and those probably had, I think they had about 2,200 each one. So I don't know. That I do not know where Hinkle is. Give me 2 seconds. Be right back. Whoa, what was that? Something flashed across the screen. I'm back. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he bought that Zelda set. I was joking. Remember, I joked. I said, "Need to do a GoFundMe on one of the shows. Say, hey, we need to buy Hinkle a set to get him back into the Lego." I don't know. I don't know if he'll. Shoot, I might have to take apart some more water or something, because I think I'm running out of the non-UV reactive. And that's the problem. Some of the new stuff, definitely, the new tiles are UV reactive, where the old ones are not. And I don't know if I have enough of the old ones. Yeah. It's one of those. It's just one of the GT racing chairs. I did a random one, and I got the powder blue one. It was like a random GT racing promo thing. And so when I did it, I got the powder blue one. It's got a speaker built into it somewhere. And so I guess it's just Man City, but it's just a chair. I mean, to me, supposedly this was the more random of the chairs. They had like 4 different to choose from, and this was like the rarer one in the drawing. But it's cool. It's a nice chair. I mean, I'm not going to complain. It's a nice chair, fairly comfortable, just especially for sitting long periods of time streaming. I needed a newer chair. The chairs for this table that I'm using, that I'm sitting on, are circa the 1970s or whatever, and they're kind of like Jetson style chairs, so they're okay, but not the most comfortable for doing lots of live streaming in. So, yeah, this was a couple years. It holds me. American, Wisconsin, in the Midwest. So this is kind of, we have a couple shows coming up. This is this one's more or less for the next show in Colorado, and then I have a show in Chicago for Brick World coming up. And so, not sure if, actually, for Chicago, the spacer requested will actually use all the water again. So, I'm down in Madison, capital city. So down in Madison. So so it's just Saturday and not working, and if I'm going to do this, I figured, hey, see who else is out and about. Give Zizou and friends and all those guys out there, just give them something to listen to while we're building Lego, sorting Lego. Okay, so now, actually, no, almost did it. Missed a section. And so I've got gaps on the edges and stuff where I'm going to have to. I've got 1x1s in the UV, but I don't know if the other ones. Yeah. Oh yeah, I will. Cheese curds, whatnot. Yeah. So, but yeah, now I got to take this. So this is done, and I got to take another one with 1x1s and build upwards. So later, have a good day. And so this is kind of. So some of them will probably get attached together once I at the show, and you can see there's even one in here that there's a couple of them that shouldn't really be in there. There's a couple that are the 1x1 rounds that have the holes in them are newer ones, and so they're actually UV reactive, so probably won't matter too much. That should be good. So that one's ready to go. I'll just build from here. Now that one might matter. Oh, this is. Yeah, he's going to be underneath something because I won't be able to get him out. Yep. Yeah, I'm on Twitch. I'd probably do. I used to do Facebook, and that one, I think something happened, and I stopped doing it on there. And then I think I tried Insta one day, but I think I have to dig out some keys for that one, or streaming key or something. So just I'm on the YouTube Hope and the YouTube and Twitch Friday Night Bricks. So. Oh, that's right. Okay. Well, this one will need this there because there's nothing to the left side. Yeah, fun. So I'm gonna have to figure out, like my little forums and Bricklink said, oh yeah, we can't make all our stores own one of these black light flashlights, because I was hoping they'd have a way to separate the parts, because there's two different, now with the new translucent parts now having a lot of UV reactiveness to them. If you're doing stuff like what I'm working on right now, where I want both, well, I mean, I don't know how. I mean, I'd have to find stores that would have older tiles that, they haven't purchased within the last, couple of years, I guess. I'm not sure when it switched. I'd have to remember how long ago I got those blue tiles, the 1x2s. I can't remember if I got them when I was in Colorado, or if I probably did, probably that long ago. So, but, and I still have This will make 4, and I have 5 more to do. And I mean, I'm worried about parts, so we'll have to see. And I do have one more water section sitting on the floor there that needs to be taken apart. I'm just wondering how many more, if I have more sections. I'm going to have to hunt for water. Now I do have my emergency. I do have one of my emergency kits back here, and I don't know if they're UV reactive in there. There's more tiles there, so we'll see. I guess the lucky thing is most of them should be, and actually I should be starting from. I mean, hopefully they would still be able to switch. I guess what I should have done is I should have worried about the ones that were closer to Ralph's side. So we'll have to see. I mean, basically what I should have probably been doing is all the left sides of the tiles of these plates, and that way all the left sides would be good, and then I can deal with anything closer to my stuff. But we'll see. We'll have to figure this out. It could be interesting. This will depend on what I run out of first. UV reactive. Let's see. I don't know. What are the April sets coming out? No, probably not. The last set I bought was those magical boxes, those magical transparent boxes. I bought a couple this last week, so I can see what those parts are. Those clear parts. So we'll see. We'll see what some of those parts are. See if I can use the arches in my castle, rebuild some stuff, give the entrance ways to stuff a little bit more of a clearer entry. So we'll see. I was just thinking, with all the water I had, I must have done a lot of 1x1 plates, because it definitely seems like tile supply shouldn't be this low, though. We'll see. I'm pretty sure I probably would have bought some. Well, now I do have some. I think I have some 1x4s and stuff. They just, until I can find the 1x1s in the non-UV, I'm kind of riverboat. Oh, if there's a riverboat coming, yeah, I might have to pick that up. I spent a lot of time at my grandparents' house along the Mississippi River and stuff, so probably need one of those at some point. But yeah, I'm always jamming out. I'm building. I mean, I'd be jamming to pop songs, but anything I'd be jamming to would be copyright central. So copyright strike central. At least here, this stuff is the stuff I've been supporting this guy on Patreon for, wow, been years now. Well, the show's 7 years old, and so it's probably, I'm sure Hinkle mentioned the heavy breathing somewhere in the first or second year. So I'd say guaranteed probably 5 years of doing this, him and this gentleman and Kevin. So I'd have to go back and see, but jamming and shining lights. But it's building, build. Make my fingers sore. Well, I finished doing all the rest of the 1x1 plates last night, and then if I finish some of this today, maybe we'll spend this evening out at storage doing more of the landscaping below. I still have the corner. So I have the corner from like where the barn is. So barn north to the corner of the castle. The bottom, gosh, I hate this. The bottom corner way down there. I need all that. So, well, I mean, Mark will from Brick World. He'll turn the riverboat into a Fabuland thing. But I mean, it definitely. I'd use it somewhere. I got lots of water here. You know, I mean, if I had funding, I could buy it and throw it in the layout before Chicago. Maybe we'll see. Tweak it a bit. Add some more translucentness to it. Make it a little bit more transparent. Everything's better when it's Chima-esque. Fishing. Okay, we'll have fun fishing. Actually, you know what you do? You know what you do, Zizu? You just turn it into a riverboat casino, a moving riverboat casino. Yeah. Just take all those video game cabinets everybody's got and just turn them into slot machines. There you go. You're set. And then you just say, yep. The only place gambling is allowed in my Lego cities is, on the river. There's no jurisdiction. It's always moving between. The problem is what my water might get stopped here early if I can't figure out where all my good tiles are at. That's the problem. I could have sworn I should have a lot more of this than I have. So it might actually that might be the next problem is because if all the transition, I'm kind of building from right to left. I should be building from left to right for the fact that Ralph stuff is over here, and then I could have used some of my old water next to my stuff if I needed to. So we'll have to see. This is going to be interesting. I mean, I have lots of stuff. So. Yeah, penguin. Yeah, that's not a bad idea either. Yeah. See, actually, I could have, could grab penguin from my superhero sets, grab all my penguins, animal penguins, and they could be hanging out just off the edge of the Ice Bear realm, going, we might have to invade. And it reminds me, I gotta go through all my figs here and figure out all the complete sets. I gotta start digging out characters like Elsa and Anna and them, get them ready to put them in the layout. They were at one point. I can't do my shows without Elsa. Elsa's gotta be present. She might be doing under the table deals with some of the other the enemies of the Ice Bears and the Crocs to freeze Ice Bears and stuff. Unless they're Ice Bears that just haven't been, just weren't part of the Great Thaw, I guess. see, here we go. This is where I am going to run out of. And I thought I even had more of these, but I'm not seeing them. So I'm all down to my last. So let's figure out. There's some mixed in here. We'll see. Not a lot. Hey, Jude. And I definitely have lots of all the a lot of my 1x1 rounds are all definitely non-UV reactive, so they will definitely be able. They could be snuck into parts where if I end up having, if I don't have enough and I have too many tiles. I don't have enough of the non-UV reactive tiles. I might have to use just some rounds in there mixed in somehow. So I'm going to have to figure this out. There's some more here. I'm finding a little bit more. Just not finding a lot. And so that's kind of, I got to see if I got old water somewhere that I still have not taken apart yet, because the old water would have the old non-UV reactive tiles, whereas the new ones are all UV reactive. They're starting to show up on the wall. Somebody asked about if I had checked those. I could use some too, but they're all going to be UV reactive. I'm guessing. I'm thinking everything that's new translucent is UV. Pretty sure, because like I got even 1x1 plates here that are UV reactive too. So like everything here is UV reactive for the most part. These are not. You can see they just don't, these are just dull, but then those you can see they pop out, You can kind of see here if you look at it, if you look at the plate, it kind of, there's a little bit, lines of where there's UV reactive and stuff that isn't. You get a gap, so they're out there. I think that's part of the new selection, Zizou. So I haven't been to the store. I mean, and I guess I probably maybe could have gone today. I guess I could have driven over, but I mean, to drive an hour and a half for the gamble that they might be there isn't worth it for me. I mean, it's just, in Colorado when I had two stores and it was 20-30 minutes, and even in there it wouldn't have felt like a long time, even if it was 30 minutes or something. It just didn't feel that long. Whereas here it's, I'm definitely driving, out of, Madison all the way over to like Milwaukee, and it's a drive. I mean, Denver was so big and it's so, you just, if you're driving a distance, you probably wouldn't even notice it because you're going from one suburb to the next, but there's no country like here where it'd be just tons and tons of just farmland between here and there. So, but yeah, so that's why, I'm glad we have the full Facebook group. The Picker Brick exchange and stuff, because that's how I get a lot of my stuff. Is I'll go in there and just, if somebody's got it and whatnot, I'll order it. if I can. Or I got lug members. I think one of my lug members found some of those new quarter round panels in trans purple. So I mean, there's stuff. I mean, the 1x1s, I mean, I could use definitely, but like with what I'm doing here is I'm gonna have to figure out how to do this too, because I'm using all these non-UV reactive tiles on the plates. I just won't have any in between, so I might have to tweak stuff as I go here. And I've kind of gone through like what was in this bin down here on the floor. So like all these, 99% of these are all UV reactive. So I'm looking for those. So I mean, that's kind of the kicker. Is what makes it even wilder about like that request I made, of Bricklink, is Lego now owns Bricklink, and you're right. You don't have to require anybody to do the blacklight thing, but it would be nice to at least have the option for someone to put those parts somewhere, or just add it like 1x1 plate. Just add a UV reactive one, and then people can, if they want to, they don't know, they could just say we don't know. And maybe if since Lego owns the website, they could say, and say that it should be after, because they'll know when they start putting the UV reactive dye in the tiles, and say all translucent parts bought from Lego after this date will most likely be UV reactive. And then in that way, somebody say, well, I purchased these recently, so I'm guessing they're probably UV reactive. Or better yet, somebody like maybe Brickfire talking, well, this stuff's been sitting I've had this stuff sitting on the shelf for years. So they'll be like, so I don't think it is. And so, but that's kind of, to me, it's just like, when I worked for Lego, having to be the VIP reseller police. Why does that mean? You can take code and write code saying, oh, sir, on this VIP, you've already purchased 2 of your limit of this modular. You can't buy any more on this VIP card. It's an if-then statement, from 30 years ago, 30, 40 years ago or more. And so to me, just adding something like that. I mean, yeah, I'm critical, but, hey, I'm building a specific project where, I've got 2 different kinds of tiles, I mean, you didn't have to make them UV reactive, but they're cool UV reactive. You could have just kept the old color, and I wouldn't be able to do my cool stuff I'm doing, which wouldn't bother me at all. It'd be water. It wouldn't matter. It'd still have the pattern. It just wouldn't have the pattern of UV versus non. So some of this stuff might have to, I might have to figure that out, especially for Ralph's side, I guess. I'll have to figure that out, but I might have to start looking on Bricklink and see if, messaging sellers that have a lot of them, see if, how long they've had it, if they've added stuff to it recently. Because I think I'm going to be done. This is going to be a short video today because I don't have enough of the non-UV. I'm going to have to look at that tile down there, that plate, and see what that water is down there. Happy moments. I guess I shouldn't be talking like I'm mad because I'm playing a happy moment song. So that one's kind of done. It's as far as I can go. That or I'm going to have to change or redo a lot of that and change it and actually have all my plates, instead of going this way, go this way, and that way, and I should think of that. I could do it now. That way, everything right along Hoosier's or not Hoosier, Ralph's edge is all lined up with his. What? I haven't seen the new tiles. Someone's been mentioning it. It's been all over the Facebook group. But yeah, this one's got a few on it that are mostly plates though. Maybe a half dozen tiles that are non-UV reactive. Most of the plates aren't UV reactive. Well, what the heck is all that? What the heck are all my 1x2 plates that are non-UV reactive? That's interesting. I guess I'm going to be hunting through some of my stuff because it doesn't make any sense. I'm missing tons of stuff. Wait. What do we got here? Oh, that's lightsaber blades. Rounds, more rounds. Oh, maybe here they are. Yeah, one by one tile. Yeah, light blue. I've heard they're there. They're gonna be UV reactive. These are non-UV reactive, so and that's probably what's gonna have to happen. Except it's gonna suck. But I might have to go back through and fix some stuff. But you have to take this apart. So I guess I'm gonna be taking apart water too. All the easy round bricks. So what's Hoosier up to today? You fishing? Or everybody's fishing today? I guess I'm not. I'm fishing for parts. That would be what I'd be doing. Need to get, water and landscaping is pretty much what I got left for, guaranteed for Brickslopes. I could definitely change some clover stuff, but this one's called Happy Story. Definitely have to be playing this non-stop if 1x2 clear plates ever show up on the picker brick wall. So that would be a very happy story. I'm going to have to find someone who can teach me how to make a Technic plate separator for all these, and they just went flying somewhere. Dang it, he went flying somewhere. And he disappeared on me. He did. And he's clear, so he's harder than heck to see. But I would need a plate separator for all these stacks of 1x1 plates. That's what I would need. Well, you'll be fishing for those forever. Sorry. I'm just fishing for good Lego parts. Lego sometimes makes those. And they sometimes end up on the picker brick wall. Sometimes. 1198. Is that what was in this bag? Oh, that'd be kind of crazy if it was. I got to upgrade already. Got too many stacks of plates. You'd be better off fishing for winning lottery numbers, because there's more money there to be had than with my stuff. Nothing in my information. So how is everybody spending their Saturday? I mean, we're hitting peak. We're starting to get close to that nice warm weather, so we're hitting peak Lego convention season. I know all of you have to get ready for all the Brickfest live shows. I know you guys are getting ready for all those, right? Right, guys? That's what everybody was fishing for last night on the show, was fishing for reaction from Reed, when we're talking Lego conventions, for Reed to react to that one. No. Not even putting that up on the screen, dude. Zizu, sorry. Yeah, but just like me right now, if you want to sell it for dirt cheap, you won't. It won't be that bad. It won't be that good because I mean, put it this way: my stuff's been on Facebook Marketplace for months. It ain't moving. So you could have everything in that storage unless you're gonna sell it for dirt cheap. Probably pennies on the dollar. You ain't gonna move it either. So it ain't gonna matter if you have it unless you're gonna build with all of it. And then of course, then you don't. Then you might as well just then it's like going and just buying clearance at Walmart. So that's the problem. I'm fishing for people wanting to buy my stuff. That's what I'm fishing for. We're all gonna have to start doing GoFundMe's to go to all these Lego conventions, saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna have to have in there saying I would sell my sets, but nobody wants to pay what they're worth, and so I need to do a GoFundMe so I can pay for my Lego convention season because." None of you people want to pay for my Lego sets, so might as well just give me money, just free money, instead. Which is kind of funny and ironic, but yeah, that's better to get money from people who have no interest in Lego, which would be even funny. So, hey. I haven't been out to storage yet today, so it's not on the radar. I kind of woke up late this morning, kind of stayed up kind of late last night. I ended the stream and then went to Facebook and revitalized my energy, so stayed up for a couple more hours, and it's on the radar. It's just I came down here, sat in front, and started doing this. And when I finish this plate, I'll maybe look at that. So. Obviously always more work when people are looking to buy stuff that isn't the stuff that is like front and center for selling. That is always the kicker. Look at that! I got flat water. All the ridges in the water are gone. Now it's just down to the basic stuff. Here, kitty. Oh, That's the name of this song, Kitty. Meow. Water, one of the most least fun things to take apart. Especially when you build it as crazy as I do. Which means taking apart that other stuff is going to suck. That's where I'm going to have to design a Technic conveyor belt that'll just kind of go through and Brickslopes pull up, hopefully figure out a way to just pull up, one plate of the twos where they're stacked. It's so much easier once I realized I'd been using my brick separator incorrectly. That's funny. Been back in Lego for almost 2 decades, and we didn't have brick separators when I was kids, and Reed's been using them wrong all along when he got back into Lego, especially for my tile work. So what else is going on, guys? What else is going on? Reed will never... What? Reed will never... I don't understand what you said, items. What's that word? POSR? I've never seen that word. I don't know what that... You got to type it so I understand it. I only understand the English language. So, if it's not in English, I don't know. That might be Russian. So, I don't know what that word is. Reed gets rid of stuff. Reed sells stuff. I just, I take my time and my effort to shoot pictures and stuff of the stuff I'm ready to sell. It's like everybody always wants to buy stuff that is not on my radar right away for selling, or things have risen where I found out there were, people that are much closer to me that are maybe interested in certain things, in a future date. So that's what makes it tougher. Or I'm dealing with the general public who have no idea how Lego values are calculated or work. Obviously have failed all their economic classes of supply and demand. But that's how it works, Can't have everybody be rocket scientists and know, the greatness of supply and demand, and that Lego only makes sets for a couple years and then they're no longer available, which means then they are in demand. If they're in demand, they're worth money. And if they are not in demand and nobody gives a crap about them, you're right, they're absolutely worthless. And I have some of those. Could be playing games. I haven't played any games in a while. It's problem is you get in these building funks, and I'm build. Not really in the, That's what I miss. I miss the good old days of the pandemic and playing lots of Minecraft with everybody. But I don't know if we'll ever get back to that ever again. So. I guess we could always hope for an ice age or something, where we're not doing anything but stuck inside. But let's just hope power still works in an ice age, I guess. Or we're surviving. Wants some pie. That's the name of the song, is Pie. This is like mini build music. I mean, this guy does have his music on like iTunes and stuff, so it's possible somebody bought it and used it somewhere. Seems like a good music for a parade of Chima Ice Bears. Just buy this song, Pie, from a Shamu of Music, and then just have it in your iPods, and you're just sitting there filling pick boxes, just bouncing your head around, watch people go, what is with this person filling pick? Oh, you gotta have good music to pick boxes, boy. You gotta have good music. I gotta be joyful doing this stuff. All I know is I was working in one of the stores this week, and it was putting me to sleep. I'm like, who picks this music? I'm like, it was like sleepy, slow dance music. And I'm like, man, this is a grocery store. Are you trying to have people fall asleep in the aisles? I'm like, man. And all the vendors are gonna be like, oh, I can't move. This is too slow. And I think like maybe an hour in, they finally had some upbeat music. I'm like, yes, now I can get some work done. My ghost store music. Oh, the humanity. Well, hey. If all these artists would let us use their music, but hey. I have, you can thank us Chima's people. I've been actually playing a lot of the Unleash the Power by Finley for the theme for Chima lately. So that will be the new opening tune for any World of Lights type stuff. So what Dude's paying everybody's lug bulk? I love it. That's cool. That's sweet. It just means he gets first dibs on on whatever you've got that whatever to trade Oh yeah, the long delay in terms of when we get that stuff. So But good plastic is fun plastic. Oh, my fingers aren't gonna work after this. I'm gonna need some ice cream or something here. I'm gonna have to have like an afternoon ice cream snack. This is a Hinkle exclusive. This is one of those shirts that Kevin had made. That's the t-shirt subscription stuff. This is one of my lighter ones. So it's nice to wear underneath that Friday Night Bricks shirt. So, because some of them are a heavier duty cloth, and so this was nice. So, yeah. So I got a bunch of them. I missed a couple of the early ones, like I think the Galaxy Explorer and one of his Blueprint ones, but I got a lot of the other ones. So, plus I have lots of shirts, but this is getting too big. I have a lot of the old Lego club meeting shirts. Probably should sell the ones I never wore. The ones that were maybe too small. But I mean, when we did the Lego club, I got lots of Lego themed shirts. He just drew all kinds of different stuff, shirts, whatever, all different themes when he did these. I don't know. I don't know. Do the stores even have those anymore? Or maybe it's the Discovery Centers that carry a lot of that stuff nowadays. I have a lot of old ones. City, Marvel, DC, Star Wars. The club meetings was nice because the club meetings would have different themes all the time. So I think I got a Monster Fighter one from when that theme was out. I'm trying to think what other ones I got. I got a lot of them. But back when I first started working, we were in one of the outlet stores, and we had a lot of the shirts back when I first started. I think I got a Vader T-shirt. I had a Stormtrooper shirt, and wore those suckers. Wore them ragged, actually. I think a lot of them are probably in pretty sad shape these days. The Darth Vader, I think, had a tear underneath the arm, and the Stormtrooper just kind of wore it too much, and it just wore out. They had lots of good shirts. That or some of these other T-shirt places are maybe doing them. I think they moved to Target and stuff, but I haven't gone looking for shirts. I'm more of a polo guy myself. I need to probably take a long sleeve turtleneck and make it a short sleeve turtleneck for the Lego shows, because that way I have more thing to protect the collars on all my shirts, because I like to wear my shirts and my collars. I wear a T-shirt, but that doesn't protect the collar, so the collars get dirty faster. Because that's where we sweat a lot, is in the neck. So, yeah, property tax. Yeah, we almost have oh yeah, you're right. You can't see because of the camera. We almost have a base plate completely empty. Look at this. This was all plates and tiles, and it's almost empty. My fingers will enjoy the rest. That's all I can say. I think I've used these too much because it seems like some of these either the base plate has lost its clutch or the bricks and plates have lost some of their clutch. It just seems like they are coming off of this water pretty easily. It must be too hot in my van on my road trips to Chicago, I guess. How much is that riverboat going to cost? Oh, really? Oh, wow. $330, 4,000 parts. I mean, man, I want it, but that's a lot of money. That's a major ouch. Ow. Yeah, buy some of the new sets and then resell them on these places that nobody realizes there's like Lego stores and stuff. That reminds me of one of the resellers in Denver back when I kind of was early in came out of my dark ages. Somebody was like, one of the resellers like, yeah, I sold a Death Star to someone for like $550 or something, and they lived like, quarter mile from the Lego store. Like, what? They don't even know a Lego store exists. They're paying you even more. I'm like, all right, crazy. Oh, we gotta start this one over. This is my favorite. This almost sounds like a good Chima Ice Bear march. Displaying all their strength. Spilling water. Look at that, guys. Look at that. A plate. Baron of Lego plates. Mm-hmm.
You did weep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What are you making?
Taking apart stuff.
That sounds like fun. Sure is a mess, I will say.
Yep, it's a mess. I'm good at making a mess.
Alone, you're a mess.
Okay, have fun.
So are all these different than these?
No, you're the same. Okay. Now we pull all the UV reactive stuff out of here. See, now this one's got a lot of non-UV reactive stuff, but it's not tiles. It's mostly plates. When's that new Death Star supposed to be released? I mean, I thought I saw a picture, but I mean, I couldn't tell if it was official. Okay. UV versus non-UV parts. Dun 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 dun. So I don't know. Let's see here. Well, crap. Oh, that's classic. Freaking go grab a couple plates and knock all the little round ones to the floor. No, I didn't even pick one up. Three in my hand. Oh, there we go. There's parts. Is Hoosier here? What's on the agenda for the show tonight, Hoosier? I missed Thursday's show by a little bit. I think I missed it by like 40 minutes. All I know is I seem to drink a lot less soda when I am working on major projects, major mock projects. Too much concentrating. No, I dropped the tile in here, I think. Oh, man. Tile into a bag of plates. Okay. I gotta think of something real quick. Let's see if this works. Well, it should. It should work either way. So I was trying to see if it would work, if I could flip the plates. It's a unique enough pattern where it flows smoothly across different plates. The nice thing is most of the 1x1 round plates are non-UV reactive unless they're the new ones with the holes in them. So maybe they haven't made a new 1x1 round plate in Translite Blue in a while, except for the ones with the holes. You wonder how many parts will be unique in that sense, where they've where they're starting to put like the holes in the new 1x1 round plate. You wonder if that'll be the new norm. And it'll be rare if you have old plates that won't have the holes in them, if they all have to be old stuff. You kind of wonder, I guess. Let's see. So, all I have left now is like. Missed. Oh, I got missed. There's not very many non-UV reactive tiles. I don't know do much with that. Dang it. I hate dealing with these freaking water pieces because they just roll off the table. Kind of running out of stuff to do here. Oh, man. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, my gosh. Dag nabbit. I would have to go look through bags. Oh, that one. And two more. These are the basic ones. These are the ones without any tiles on them. These are the ones I was converting to bases. Another blank blue plate. Pretty bad when you have so much water, you keep finding more water. Well, I brought it here to work on it, to take apart stuff, so I knew I had it. I just didn't realize I had so much of it. I mean, I thought I'd taken some of it apart already at once before. So kind of, it's just, I mean, I actually kind of like this water, but, you know, kind of had the waves to it, so it was kind of nice. And technically, I guess I could. I almost could keep some together if I needed some last minute, if I end up having some issues with this, but I could at least take all the UV stuff off. Yeah, I don't know. I'm perplexed. I don't know. I'm kind of worried because I still have I still have 5 more of these to tile. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to make it work. I'm gonna have to go hunting through Bricklink and see if there's someone that might have older tiles. So if Hoosier's watching, the question is, Hoosier, when's the last time you've taken a blacklight flashlight, UV reactive flashlight, and gone through your trans blue bins to see which ones are UV reactive, which ones are not? I guess the question is, have you acquired new trans light blue tiles recently? Okay, this one's good. This one's got a mixture of everything too. So. Looking through bags is the worst. Sometimes it can be. Depends on what you find in there. Like I found a couple wolf pack the other day, so I was like, oh heck, where the heck did those come from? So and they were kind of in. They might have been in one of the. I think they were in one of the polybag bins, bays or something. I was like, what? Oh, okay, that's interesting. It's good when you find gold and platinum Lego sets in your collection when you're digging through bins. You find all the coal sets that are worth less than coal. I mean, then you're kind of like, well, crap, I didn't need to find those. This time, I mean, looking through everything in my collection is always bad. That's part of the problem. It's just you just never know what you're gonna find. Oh, there's another one I missed. It's amazing when you. Another one there, buried under a clear. Okay. I think all the clear rounds off. The nice thing is I'm going to have all these nice little bars of plates we can dump in our ships of chi. They'll blend right in. I mean, I guess the one thing is if there's people watching, I mean, people who've been messing with LED lights, I'm looking for maybe even like little pucks or something, but they got to be thin, like probably thinner than a Lego brick, because underneath like all those buildings in my down below here, all those buildings are recessed, so it's double thick, so it's 2 bricks tall. Underneath it goes brick and tile, and then I have a plate over that, and then basically I have the bricks, so the building recessed. So it's wild. I mean, I have but I mean, I'm not building like in the moon base that I built for Whistler. I actually had canals for the wiring, so I built all when I tiled, because the moon surface had to be tiled. all, so I used a ton of gray on that. So when I tiled it though, I actually tiled it so that I had avenues that I could run cabling between the different ones, because we had the really small LED lights that were in like our landing platform and stuff. And I'd love to find some flickering ones like that for like all the fireplaces, because all the buildings have a fireplace. But I really don't want to have to trough everything, because the castle walls and all that stuff, they already have the troughs built in, but it's all one area. Whereas if I had to have all the stuff going between all those buildings and have to lift them all up to run wiring, that's what I'm worried about. And I'm looking for more self-contained, but luckily the buildings are all probably just shy of a base plate big underneath. And so all they've got is just they have some 1x4 bricks scattered around to hold that base in. Because when hopefully the worst part of packing this is the mills they'll have at the most where the buildings are, they'll have maybe a little bit of elevation change, but the buildings come off, the plate will come out that has all the bunk beds in those barracks attached to them, and that can come out. So it'll be just basically, it'll be the mills, but it'll have the texturing around the building. So it should be entertaining. I am not looking forward to seeing how much space this is going to take up in the van. I might see if I can find boxes for the back part of the disco. I'm going to have to find something that's 15 inches long by at least 10 inches deep, and probably about 2 feet. Well, actually, no. How much was that difference? I don't remember. 2 feet tall, maybe 20, 28, maybe 30 inches. I don't remember how tall that was. Because it was off when I got to the show at Chicago. I'm like, how am I still off by I was still off by an inch. It was crazy. Or a half an inch. It was like, could have sworn I measured all the gaps properly. Slinging water. What's everybody working on? Cliff is fishing. What is everybody else working on? It's easy. Are you building? You sorting? Because we got about 6 people watching. It's 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock here. So it isn't so much you got to at the beginning of the show. You guys got to watch water building. Now you're getting to watch water dismantling. Chores now. Prefer to be sorting. Yeah, I mean, I probably should be doing chores at some point. I'll have to go do some of those. I need to do some other stuff too. I think so. Sorting later. The next question is, once I finish all the landscaping and all that stuff on this version of Hope Castle, is how long do I keep it together? Now it's going to Chicago this year, so I need to work on something. I mean, I'm guessing the Hope Castle I'd love to build is going to probably be a monumental task. I don't know if I have a picture of the one I want to build it like. Let's see if I got it. Oh, Fisherland Spring. That's always good. I had a picture of what I wanted to do at one time, but I don't know where I saved it. Somebody kind of already beat. Somebody had already kind of beat me to it. I mean, I kind of want to do. Let's see if it's easy to find. Yeah, this is kind of what I want to do. I want to build something like that. That, but massive. So, where it's got that bear built into the mountain. It's kind of what I'm looking. That's what I kind of want to do. Something like that. So yeah, that's the next. That'd be the next thing is build something cool like that. But that's going to take time to find my techniques. I still need to rebuild my dice towers at some point. They work. They do what they're told. They don't roll enough nat 20s, so we're gonna have to figure out how to bounce the dice around enough to get more nat 20s. For those who don't know, we did not have D&D last night, so Fry at Bricks did go 4 hours last night. So, which we don't have D&D. It's back to the old average of 4 to 5 hours. It used to be that used to be the norm. The norm used to be 4 to 5 hours back in the day. I do have to go at some point and dig through my collection too to figure out what I'm going to give away at Chicago or give away at Colorado, both for on-site and for viewership. Might give away some stuff during public days too. To figure out how to make that work. Try and get the subscriber count up. I mean, I guess the one thing I'd ask people too: anybody who's got like a fancy printer, anybody got a LaserJet printer that they use? I have an older one I picked up back in the day, back in probably 2015, 2016. LaserJet color. If you get the official cartridges, they're pretty expensive. Can you get the aftermarket ones? And to me, it looked like when I looked at it once before, it comes with like maybe the cartridge, but it doesn't come with what do you call it? The drum. So that I think you have to. Can you separate the drum from the cartridge on those? So. I'm hoping. I got to figure that out because I need to replace. I need to be able to print some new stuff. I'm going to do that here soon too. So, when it comes to computers, I'm pretty tech savvy, but when it comes to printers, not so much. I could always go the cheap way too. I probably have an inkjet printer somewhere in my storage. I'm guessing I probably have a printer somewhere that I have that probably could just would need new ink, which might be cheaper than well, as cheap as probably getting new laser jet ink. So printing won't be as good. I know, non-Lego talk. Go figure. What we're going to do is we're going to get rid of all of our elevation points first. And then we'll have all flat areas to clean. We are still going through we must be still going through the first list of music because this one is Yummy. Yes, that with a Y. Yummy. That's not what I dropped. I'll pick that up. Interesting. Drop something else. Drop something, pick something else up. Oh, look at that. We finally went through all the music, all the tunes. Can you believe it? We went through them all. I don't know. I think I must have highlighted probably 30 songs I downloaded recently. These are all the newer ones. I need to move them into the folder with all the other ones. And I keep forgetting to do that. So probably going to have to get them all on a pen drive too at some point. In the meantime, until I restart the music, you'll have to listen to the sound of Lego bricks. Fortunately, I can't bounce them around to a good beat. I'm sorry. We'll start with Denmark's favorite song, Animals. They are all void of all the high stuff, and this is all going to be just, this is all just little stuff here. All just, let's see, can I do it like this? So the clear ones, those are all done. Dump those in this one. Rival is the name of this one. Spill more water. Making a mess. That's probably what I should be doing is freaking other stuff too. I got other stuff I gotta do too, especially with freaking stuff that's going on in this freaking basement. Creature issues again. I thought I'd gotten rid of them all of them. I hate mice. God, they just drive me nuts. I'm gonna have to go get some spray or something. Oh man, this might have been fun creating these things, but man, oh man, they are just a pain to take apart. So these I'm kind of lucked out as I used all these for the other ones I used. And technically, well, if I don't have the Eagle Spire for Chicago, I'm going to have to be creative. I might have to build something myself. Rebuild my resort, my little this is just I'm going to have lots of these little things on the floor when I'm done here. I just spit another one out. There's another one. I left at least 3 on the floor. There goes another one. Crazy. If I knew I could do it, I'd probably just sit on the floor and just take these apart and sling them everywhere. Or another one. Jeez. The goal is to try to keep from making a mess, but that doesn't seem to be the case. But I guess I could stand up and I would know exactly where they're all at because I'd step on them all, I'm sure. Or try to wheel the chair and the chair would find them all. Whee! Whee! You guys don't know. You don't know what you're missing out on here. This is so much fun.
What? Doing this in a bag and you still hopped out. That's just wrong.
This might be a cool way to do it, I guess. They're still flinging. Still flinging. But this makes more sense, just doing it inside the bag here. Playing bitters, it was like almost like a cast where I just freaking close, just zip tie the bag onto my arm. They still fling out a little bit, but not as much. Just think of it. Pretend this is the Lego popcorn bag here. It's just this popcorn is trans light blue and non-edible, of course. And so if you want to try this at home yourself, this is one of those jumbo bags. Turn it over non-label, so it's a little bit easier to see what's in here. But with the speed, I'm working at, though, it's my hand doesn't like the speed. Hand flexing. Oh, my hand flex. Look at how quick that was. Whoa, clear. We're going to go a little longer than 2 hours. We're going to at least get this one done. Get the edges off. Song is Champion. Just hurts the hand a lot more to do it this way, because I'm doing it at a much faster rate than I was doing it before. Need a hand massager. Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. Hurts the hand to move at this frightening pace, though. That's the problem. Oh. Getting there, getting there. I need a glove. Fingers not resting on the base plate. Studs hurt. Under 10 minutes. Nice thing is it's all contained in the bag. Just my hand hurts a little bit because it was a confined space. I messed up my tiles over here, but that's okay. This one, however, will not be done that way because this one's got everything in it. It's got plates, it's got tiles. So we're going to finish this. We're going to finish taking all these apart, and then I am done for the day for doing on video because I'm going to have to freaking hunt and see. So I'm pretty sure I don't have enough of the non-UV reactive tiles to finish. They say 5 half base plates of water. I might have enough UV reactive, maybe. I just don't think I have enough of the non-UV reactive. What the heck happened to my monitor? Not a fan of these Toshiba TVs. They cut out for the stupidest stuff sometimes. If I replace my monitor, it will not be Toshiba. It will be anything but Toshiba. This thing has been nothing but a headache since I've owned it. You play anything on YouTube that's, that like free ads with commercials, the damn thing cuts out when it goes to everything. It's crazy. Yeah, I have to watch it kind of like over on the other screen because if it goes to like those commercials, I can at least, if I'm watching it over here, this TV goes out. It's just crazy. Crazy stuff. This TV must have been built in the heyday of when everybody was freaking out about everything copyright craziness. I don't know why it went off just now. Not a clue. We're going to go until this plate is done. This one's going pretty quick. This one's actually not going bad. And I'll separate some of these plates and stuff. Get ready for some construction at a later time. Like I said, and I haven't, and for this project, I haven't had to order any brick. Nothing's had to been ordered. I'm hoping I got enough tile for all this. I pulled all my white tile, 2x2 tiles, out of the bin that had all my 2x2 tiles. Now, granted, I have a whole. Actually, you know what? Now I think about that, I was worried about that, but I actually got a whole boatload of stuff. Because, like I said, I had like that. I had the mountain part on top of the Party Rocker Live one time, and so a lot of creations I've built and have taken apart, they have not been fully sorted back into the collection. So I have a whole bag, like a whole shopping bag full of bags of white I need to go through and sort. I had them here in the house, but I wasn't getting very far with them, and I kind of have the water here, and I was doing all the white stuff out at storage, all the stuff. So I have to go through and sort that stuff and see what I got in there. I might have enough. I guess the goal is to finish the town section. Finish the town section, finish the front of the castle, and maybe some of the sides that'll be easily visible, and then kind of go from there. Just figure out what I need to do. Trying to debate what I want to do for the inside of the castle. Any suggestions, folks? It's just base plate right now. So if you can see, like in between the walls in the castle and then the clover, it's just white plate. I was thinking I would probably want to do something to the inside too, put some kind of tile, snow type stuff. Maybe I have set up double 1x2 jumper tiles to have where people will stand, where ice bears and stuff will stand. I've got it set up so they're side by side, even though it keeps them from probably spinning a lot. But if they're kind of standing at attention, that doesn't kind of really matter. So I don't know. And any suggestions would be welcome in terms of, do I need to do anything on the inside of the castle? It'd be harder to see. That's definitely these pictures are coming from where I'm standing on stairs. Good. Probably 6, 7 stairs up. On a staircase, and so I'm looking down. I mean, once it's on a table like it is, and you're seeing it from a distance, you probably won't see much inside those castle walls, anyways. But if I lift up the walls to show people the underneath and stuff. Again, what is going on here? You don't even do this in the middle of a freaking 4-hour stream on Friday nights. Why are you suddenly being freaking finicky today, Mr. T? Are you telling me it's time to buy a new one and put you up to pasture? I can do that. Dang. Something's going on. And what again? Are you kidding me? What is going on here? What is going on here? What is going on with this freaking TV. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to move. Where's this? Give me this window. Come on. Give it to me quick before it does it again. I'm over here to this one. See if it does it over here. No idea what's going on. Yeah, there went the TV again. Interesting. I wonder if it's... Better not be the frickin' video card. That's brand... It's like only new by frickin'... I mean, I still have video over there. Alright. I don't know if it's the TV, because it came back on all on its own. So. Probably about, if I can get this done in 9 minutes, 2.5 hours. Let's see. Wow, what is with my TV today? That is crazy. It's just going in and out. Yeah, there one again. This TV is old, but I'm wondering how old is it? I'll definitely give it a break here in a few minutes here. Now, what I really want is one more expense right before the big show. Come on, what is going on? Win again. Win again. And then it comes back, and then it leaves, and it comes back. Man, oh man. TV is being really weird all of a sudden. I wonder if I'm losing one of my ports. I wonder if one of my finish this plate, and we'll go see. Maybe we'll pull my HDMI. pull this one. I mean, I think this TV came with like 4 or 5 HDMI ports, so I'll just need to switch the port and see. No, the video's fine. I mean, this is the StreamYard's working. The monitor, yeah, there went again. I have a TV, you know. I have this, you know. See, now it's back again. But I mean, it'll turn and it'll go. When it goes out, it says no video signal. So I think what I'm going to do is when I finish this plate, I'm going to basically. I mean, I'm just going to switch my HDMI port and see if my port's going. It could be the TV. I mean, I've had this for, God, how long? I've had it for probably at least 10, 12 years. See here, it says no video signal. No video signal. So, I mean, it's a good, nice 38-inch freaking TV. My mom won it playing back in the day, playing Texas Hold'em back in the day at one of the bars here in town. And I think that was when I was living in Colorado. I lost a piece of water. Caught it in my arm, and then I lost it. But it's freaking out, so it's saying no video signal. So I went out, was out, and then it came back just now. But yeah, so I'm gonna pull the port and see if that's it. Come on. I ain't got a build space here too, so that is frustrating here. Because the tile and part piles are getting too big. So I'm losing, and I'm in the center of the plate now, so it's getting harder and harder to stabilize. Yeah. Well, it would be nice to have like a 50, 60-inch TV to do streams on and gaming. Yeah, see, right as I finish this plate and I'm getting ready to play, so here we go. Playing. Okay. You know what? I wonder if it's something on my video card. So that should be HDMI 2. Let's see if it comes back up. What's going on here? Well, we're gonna go ahead and end the stream while I'm freaking playing. But I mean, my monitor's been freaking out this whole last hour or so. So we're gonna end the stream. Have a great weekend. We'll see everybody Friday night for sure, and then whenever. So we'll catch everybody later. Let me end the stream. Stop my music. Everybody have a great day.